custody until we're done testing.
So he said we could cut with it?
Yes.
Oh, what a stand-up guy. This is something new we got in. This
surprised us when we drew it. We're like, oh my god, we thought it was like Mark thought it was a takemitsu.
incredibly light. It's like Hitozukuri with the bohi. Well,
Hitozukuri meaning it doesn't have a ridge line.
doesn't have a ridge line. It has a bohi. The steel is on. What is the steel?
65 mm.
65 mm spring steel. Well, tool steel that has spring steel elements to it. But it's incredibly light. It's a 26.5-inch Nagasa. But I can't even.
It is so lightweight.
What was it? 750 grams.
I think it came up to 1 pound 6 ounces or 8 ounces maybe.
Yeah.
1.5 pounds.
A pound and a half.
It's
A pound and a half.
Yeah.
When we're expecting 2 to 2.5 pounds of the same. So it's incredibly
Hey,
light.
Donnie Kincaid.
Really, really pretty.
Like and subscribe in the house. David Washington, Mr. Happy, random dude. Hello, hello. We're gonna wait for a few more people to turn up on some of our what do you call them? Actually, we already have 150 on YouTube right now, so we might as well get started. Do you want to start with this one?
Sure.
All right, here we are. This is the new lightweight prototype. If it cuts well, we are going to order more of these. It's like a pound and a half. It is like insanely light. It's
very
insanely light.
It's very light.
So really good for really quick cuts. Hey, Zatoichi in the house. Ray Gimo, we're about to cut with your sword.
Oh, Ray's here?
What's up, Ray?
Onimaru Outlaw, yes, we do have the S5 Onimaru. We're going to cut bamboo with it and just to make sure it's not S7. So far, they have all passed the bend test, but we are going to confirm and make sure edges don't roll on bamboo.
We'll try not to bend your sword, Ray.
Yeah, we're trying not to.
But thank you for letting us cut with it.
Insanely light, Lycan, right? You held it on Saturday, if I remember correctly, right? Like and subscribe. All right, here we go. Lightweight sword. Might have to oomph it just because there's not as much mass, but we'll see. Oh, man, that was clean.
I didn't really have to do much of a oomph there. It is light though, so you do have to put a little bit. There's no sword weight. There's no weight in the sword.
But it'll accelerate. It'll accelerate just
You
because.
just have to add more follow through to it.
That was clean.
That was a really clean cut. Super lightweight sword. So you do have to accelerate this baby. All right, let's go here. Hey, Gavin Stewart. Oh, little slice. Yeah, brush that stuff off the top. Yeah, you got a little slice, scooped it a teeny tiny bit. Yeah. This one does not have a name yet. Help us name it. It's a super lightweight one. Wow, listen to the. It does not have a great kaze. It just more whooshes.
Birds of a feather.
Featherlight.
Featherlight, yeah.
Yeah, featherlight. We'll call it the featherlight. Sure. Maybe we'll make a feather themed on it.
Yeah.
Oh, another scoop. Interesting angle there.
Featherlight of death.
Everything is of death at the end.
Always death of
You
death.
rewrap this. You earned yourself a rewrap. A re-rubber band.
You earned yourself.
Good job. You know what you did. Do you know what you did?
Last summer.
Oh, yes, watch the Final Destination.
That strike was elite. Whoa. Huge cut, but oh my gosh.
That nice stock to it.
Yeah. But I took off huge. At least Asuji was good.
No, we will not use Rengokus. Those sharp spots are only like maybe an inch long each. That will not work on tatami very well.
Looks like he is the common captain.
I am indeed common captain now. What's up, Ryan Rise?
Oh, hold on a second. Wait. Let's do a Hidari.
Hidari? Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Por qué no?
We now have this like secured, so we don't have to quite worry about them.
So no degree. This sword is currently sold, but just let us know if we can. Yeah.
If it cuts well, we're gonna get more. And so far, it's proven itself in battle.
So far, yeah. So far, we're trying to gauge interest.
Yeah. It was already pre-cut, but I took like 2 inches off.
What about Zoro? I mean, we have multiple Zoro swords,
chop.
but we're not gonna cut with any of them tonight.
This is the cut you've been screwing up on a lot lately.
Say it louder on the internet forum.
I'm just excusing the sword. If he screws up, I at least said in advance. It's on him. Took an inch
That
off
was a targeting issue. What makes it light? It's very thin. It doesn't have a shinogichi, and it also has a bulky in it. And did you say it was a 26-inch blade?
26 and a half.
26. So it's also short too. War Nest. We are cutting with the prototype.
Right there. Kai Shakuni.
Kai Shakanin.
Kai Shakunin that.
The feather duster of death.
That was it. That was it.
Oh,
He just went right
he
there.
just left that one little layer there.
It's light though, right? I think
Why don't we, John? We have a lot of people asking how much. Why don't we put like a pre-order link for it?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. So, just hold for a minute, and we'll do a pre-order.
Create a
right now.
call it the feather light for now.
Yeah.
So for people who want, he's gonna one hand. Oh, I thought you were about to one hand it.
Who makes it?
I'm tempted, but
This is Phoenix Armory. Oh, he's gonna one hand it. Don't one hand it.
it's so light.
I know it's such a lightweight. Oh,
I want a rebate.
another almost.
I'm so used to the weight of these swords being able to push through. You really gotta follow through with this thing. It's so light.
There you go. Whoosh. Ooh, that was nice. That was a very nice. I heard you got some nice kaze with that one too. Even though it doesn't have much of a bulky.
It does have a bulky, but yeah,
It
it's
doesn't have a
so
deep bulky.
it's so light and it's so thin. That bulky is not deep, so yeah, it is not going to be very loud. We'll stick a rubber band on there.
All right, I'm back to comments. What sword would you take if a zombie apocalypse started? Something made of S7, most likely.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, S5. It's about 10% stronger than S7 when heat treated, right?
We're all on our reverse. Same thing. Not making it all the way through. That might be more of a function of it not being secured. I don't know. Or maybe I just sunk.
Gavin Sears says, "Hey John, the red on white RVA shirt looks sick." I mean, it does look really good.
That is actually a unique color. We only have that one.
Yeah, it's not made.
I think he's saying the one you're wearing, John.
Oh, the white on red?
Yeah, or red.
Scott-
No,
Scott
you're
made
red
it.
on a white shirt. So
Red on a white.
yeah.
Scott made it.
Evelyn Rose on a different account. Okay, cool. All right, we gonna keep going with this, or
Do you want to take? Anyone else want to take a redemption swing at it?
Oh, I will. This is a
You don't have to go the same
pre-order.
direction. Yeah, pre-order.
best fire themed
When do you
sword
expect?
for ice? Eh?
4 weeks.
Too much neck meat left on that, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! I think he followed my cut. So
He finished John's cut.
finished my cut.
Expecting July.
Yeah, expect in July.
What's the cheapest but still
Just
good
call it
quality?
the light.
Got it.
What's the cheapest but still good quality katana you have? So our minimum price
200.
for practitioner grade would be our Moritaka Vortex at 225.
Seems freaking awesome, Ray.
How many you want to do?
Just 10.
Hey, Tom.
Cut list 10 for now. So yeah, I think that's this one's a winner. Does anyone want to take the last cut on this one? I think you got
Ash one, take a quick picture of it.
Quick pick.
quick pick.
Will you cut with that really light one you received last time? We just finished cutting with it.
Does anyone want to take one more cut on an unsecured?
Anyone?
No.
We'll save it.
We'll save it.
Evelyn, I need the coupon deal for Zoro swords. Can't wait.
We do have a deal for all three. Plus, we're going to create a deal for Oden. We just keep on forgetting the Oden set.
What's next?
So let's go.
It's the laziest spike. How's the weather there? It feels like Seattle right now.
It is kind of mid. Very
Could you show some of them? Well, we're cutting right now, but if you stay tuned for a while after we're done cutting, then we can do the shop tour.
Okay, so the next one we're going to cut with. This is a little bit different.
Okay, it's
Oh,
available now.
right to 2B. All right.
This is 2B from, what is it? Nier Automata?
There you go.
Automata. It's a video game, is it?
Yeah. The one with like the cyborg in like
Cyborg made.
yeah, cyborg made
Showing
girls.
a little
Yeah.
leg,
Yeah.
as they do in Japanese.
And in high heels. Yeah.
in high heels. Maybe we should wear that while we're using this just to prove it's... No, no one wants to see that.
Do you ever cut tatami mats with European swords? Rarely, but we have done it in the past.
Did we do it last week?
No. Yes, we did. We did it with the Swordier Type 20.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah. I got a whole mat to myself, and I got like 3 or 4 cuts.
All right, who wants to... Anyone else? Anyone want to...
We don't have Kill Bill. I'll take this.
Mark's like, I got it. Mine?
Frame theme on the furniture, right?
Say what?
Frame theme on the furniture?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just keep it on crane theme. Yeah.
All right. Let's see how
This one's still crackling.
Yeah, it's got the plastic.
It's still got the plastic wrap on it.
Yeah, ASMR.
Oh! So I was wondering. Bring it up close. Bring it up close
Yeah.
to the camera. So what's interesting about this? The bevel starts right there. So I wasn't expecting a clean cut at all.
This is a proper Kiriha Zukuri shape, except for the tip. The tip is a rounded tip, but yeah, that's the Kiriha geometry where it's like kind of rectangular, and then the edge bevel starts way down here.
And so with that, there's more drag, more resistance. I'm surprised how clean that cut.
They sharpened this really well.
All right, let's see how this
Put
goes.
anything into it?
This one is, I believe, it's 200. I believe it's 65 mn. Oh my gosh!
It's a long blade, so it has a lot of carry.
The tip is accelerating a lot. Wow. So once again, this is the 2B sword from Automata. You're short on Tachi Sugata, especially showing the smaller Kisaki. I've been studying these earlier Sugata, but variety, cool.
That was like no effort.
I know, that was like a zero effort.
It's like you just wait.
Yeah.
All right, John, you're up.
We have not cut with the false edge of a kokorasa before.
Nice. Most of them aren't fully sharpened out of the factory.
That's pretty small cut.
Yeah.
Little
I just
slice.
came from Wing Chun practice, so.
Little slice. Yeah, he just came from Wing Chun practice, so he should be all warmed up.
No, it's more like he's talking about this might bite in my hands. It's not
Oh.
biting in my hands. That's the whole thing everyone always talks about.
Bonk.
I know, so I am worried about that. I got it. Whoa! Woo! Danger
All right, check it for damage.
I know.
Battle ready. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just slammed the floor. That was awful, but
He's trying to cut through the earth.
yeah.
Yeah. He's got a beef with the dwarves. Mole people.
Do you want to try a gyaku?
I mean, I was gonna try to correct your angle.
All right, correct my angle, and then we'll do some gyaku. Yeah, party foul on this guy. He looks younger by 10 years. Guy in white shirt. Thank you, but you're not getting a free sword for that.
What up, guy in white shirt?
Guy in white shirt.
Yeah, once
What
again,
is this?
Guys in white shirt.
this is the anime sword, people. This is the 2B, a video game sword. Automata.
It's a weed sword.
I wonder if I can cut Yaku case again.
Yeah, let me get out of the splash zone.
Well, you notice the peg is now secured.
Yeah.
That is another thing. We do have a secured peg. What brand sword? This is a Phoenix Armory.
How much effort did you put into that?
Not much.
I'm trying to finish it off. Yeah.
It's got some weight to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
Double kaishaku.
yeah. This is gonna take some getting used to. This is messing me up.
It's long. It's long.
Yeah,
It's
shut up. I know where you're going with this.
It's long.
I actually wasn't.
For once.
This time. Congratulations.
That is your buddy Ryan, one spot. Who are you, one spot, so we can tell Ryan who's saying hello.
Oh, it's my buddy Samuel.
Okay. Yeah, the lightweight one we're calling the Featherlight, I guess.
Yeah.
And we've just listed 10 for sale. They'll arrive in July. What happened? The base is wobbling.
Look at this poor mat. It's like,
I know,
so
we've
mangled.
abused this poor mat.
Literally.
We started really well until my deep cut, until my steep cut.
Hey,
So-
I corrected your angle.
That's true. I think it was Scott trying to do the gyaku.
Yeah.
It's such a weird, I mean, it's such a long blade.
Well, also too, you're doing it the proper way your Yuha does it, which isn't optimized for cutting through a mat. It's for actually like fighting. So.
And once again, the other thing, can you bring it up close again and bring it over to this side so that people can see it? This one has the bevel. The bevel starts right here. So if you compare that, can you bring out a Japanese sword? And just hold them side by side, and you'll see, like the Japanese sword doesn't have a bevel on it at all. And so this one, it's like wider. And so when you want to cut through things, there's going to be a lot more drag.
It has a steeper edge bevel, and it's going to have more drag because you've got this long surface that you're pushing through the target.
So I'm definitely very impressed by how well this is cutting. I'm very surprised. Do you want to depeg that? Did you already depeg it?
Yeah, go unpeg it.
Unpeg that, because these are a little harder to control. They're kind of big. Oh, I heard some kaze.
Did you hear that?
Look out. Yep.
Little kaze for you.
Yep.
Just go with the pool.
Yeah, the sword is straight. It's still straight. Is it still straight? It should be still straight.
It's as straight as it was when we started.
Cut below the Kaishaku.
This is, it's not, it's an anime style. It's from the video game Automata 2B.
The Nier Automata sword.
Nier Automata sword.
2B is one of the characters, I think.
Oh, really? I don't know enough about it. Yeah. Virtuous Contract. Is that the name of the sword? Muay Thai? How thick is the spine?
I'm gonna
There was
I'm guessing it's probably about an eighth of an inch thick.
eighth of an inch.
That
Okay.
is my guess. Take that for what it's worth.
That one totally pyramided. Scott refuses to hammer it in, so you'll have to do that, Ryan.
Blast.
He's still pyramiding it.
Just let it pyramid.
Okay, fair enough. Yoda mats? Mats they are.
Last two choices. Who wants to see what?
We're gonna cut with the Redeeming Light, which is a Christian themed sword. I guess we're doing that first since Ryan is putting away the Tachi.
Oh, I asked. I thought you said.
Oh no, I was just saying that one was. We're gonna cut with both of them. We're gonna cut
Who
with both
wants
of
to
them.
see Tachi
Tachi first.
or Redeeming Light?
And you study Muso Shin.
Muso Jikiden Shinryu.
So this is their logo. The Maruniken is the term for the Ryuha. Maruniken. So
Who wants to see what?
Do we want the Tachi or do we want
So people want us to cut with the Tachi first. It's pretty universal. Everyone's saying Tachi. Nobody is saying. So let's go ahead and. This one is pretty cool because the Kojiri at the very end, the Kojiri Gane. This is the Kabutagane. Kojiri Gane over here. It's a pretty nicely done sword. This is a T10 clay tempered. Let me actually hold this blade so I can hold it up to the light. You can see the Hamon line there. This is a T10 clay tempered blade. It does have a sarute on it. So this is just a basic Tachi for I think it's like $275 maybe. I don't remember the actually the price is right here. What does it say? $325. My bad. You can just hear the sarute. All right, here we go. Nice. Best sword? Best sword at what? We'll get to the Redeeming Light. Who's next?
My next.
You can be.
Am I top of the order?
I
He actually-
I think actually it would have been me at top of the order, but I like kind of jumped
got
in
one.
line with the.
Yeah, he got it.
2B.
He got it. Oh, another nice cut there. Is there enough to? Yeah. Most expensive one we have here are antique Japanese swords. Oh, I heard some kaze there. Nice cut. This is once again this is called, I think we call it I can't remember what kind of Tachi it is. Maruken. Look up Maruken. 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 And that's this Tachi over here.
Down the middle is actually the easiest thing you can do with a tatami.
Oh. I was like, what?
Ah!
Almost. Right there.
Kai Shakunin.
Shakunin did. Who's up?
Beaver 6 says, I never buy a sword until I see an uppercut. Okay.
Hadouken. Shoryuken.
Aw.
That's, you knocked off like my piece. We should probably cut through that.
Do you ship to New Zealand? I believe we do. Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Next, Scott? Or you getting a rebate?
Yeah,
Alright.
he basically got screwed by my cut.
Kiriage? Maybe, if we feel like it.
inch.
We are in Richmond, Virginia. This is a Japanese or Chinese sword. This is a Tachi, so it is a Japanese style sword. This is made in China, however.
Nice.
That was clean.
Clean cut.
Yeah.
Shop is in Richmond, Virginia. Do you ship to Barhead, Alberta? We can ship to Canada. New York, we can ship anywhere in the United States, no problem. We're in Richmond, Virginia. Why is this so hot? Because it's in Richmond and it's hot.
It is very warm here.
No, West Virginia. We are not West Virginia. We do not tongue kiss our grandmothers here. Fake Aikido practitioners. Yes, that's us.
Yeah,
Believe me, if I never said I practiced Aikido in the day. of my
Aiki
life.
don't.
Yeah. Who's next? I think it's John's next.
I'm good. I'm not there.
I mean, I'll finish it.
Go for it.
Finish it.
Is it still screwed in or is it loose?
I think it's still screwed in.
Oh, nope.
it's loose, okay.
Unsecured.
It's the first time in my life I've been accused of being an Aikido practitioner.
The art of.
I don't know if I'm
someone
offended or
okay.
not.
Nice. Nice cut. Nice cut there.
Joke.
All right. I need one. I'm in Arkansas. We can ship anywhere in the United States. We're in Richmond, Virginia. We can ship anywhere in the United States. This is once again called the Maruken. I can't remember the full name of it, but it's...
Maru ni ken katabami mon.
So yeah, look up Maru Niken. Maru Niken is part of the sword name. I can't remember. Maybe it's like cross. I can't remember what we called it actually. Don't remember the English name. All right, so now we're going to cut with the Redeeming Light. This is a Christian themed sword. You will notice that the only cross in here is hidden. The cross is right there. And this was the symbol that the missionaries, when they first came to Japan, they were using this. And so when Christianity was banned in Japan, they hid those Christian symbols inside their sword. This is a very simplistic one, basically all wood. So if you were a carpenter, you'd probably like this.
Or just a minimal aesthetic.
Minimal aesthetic, yeah. Or if you're a carpenter. This is the Redeeming Light. How do you guys come by antique swords? I'm surprised they aren't all in a museum. I mean, there are between 3 and 5 million antique Japanese swords. They're not hard to come by.
Million of them.
Oh, that looks so effortless.
This thing's pretty sharp.
So this is once again the Redeeming Light. This is made of 65 mm, which is a tool steel, which is very springy. High manganese steel.
Here, the skin off my fingers.
Oh yeah.
All right. Show off. He just one-handed that. So once again, this is the Redeeming Light 65 mm Christian themed katana. We have 2 other Christian themed katanas. One is very overt.
This one is not.
This one is not. Nice cut.
Nice little jitlet. Little scooplet.
I wonder if any Christian Tsuba or sword survived, or if you would find antiques. Yeah, we've had the antiques. We've found some before. You can keep them going. I'm not going to embarrass the sword. Oh, you're like just totally doing these flick cuts. Reverse it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How concerning is a slight rattle shift in the knuckle? I feel it shifts slightly in the sky as I move the katana around, but other fittings feel tight. You can shim that. Yeah, that's basically you just want to shim those if that's the case.
Just take it apart, put some masking tape over the tang, and it should be
Yeah.
fine.
That came flying.
It didn't go flying is the peg.
The peg stayed in place.
All
Woohoo!
right, so for those of you who kept going, Kiriage, I won't buy unless you do an undercut. There you go.
There we go. There you see the uppercut.
There we go.
Hold on. Do you really want to do this one? Go for it. This is Ryan. It's in Ryan's head now. It's like,
I'm not gonna do that.
oh, okay. Which way are you gonna go? Oh, okay. Go for it. Yeah, nice.
Well, hang on.
Oh, he kind of scooped it at the very end, but he still cut it. He got most of the way through. All right.
All right, so it's very loose on there.
That's hilarious.
I've never done that.
I actually have video of you doing it, but
I've done that on bottles a lot of times.
what was it about your style, Yuha, that you don't want to get stuff caught in people's armor? What?
Exactly that.
Nice cut. Normally, do 5-foot Nagamaki, can they do with medium curve? What's your definition of medium curve?
This is a standard to medium curve. This is not a lot of curve.
This is a pretty standard curve, but they're asking about a 5-foot Nagamaki. Anyway, once again, this is the Redeeming Light Christian Katana. This is our last one. All right. Dude, did you make it all the way through?
Yeah. Oh.
Another, hold on. It's actually just flicking its middle finger at Mark. There you go, Mark. That's what it thinks about you.
Yeah.
All right.
Get low.
Show some ankle.
Look how low.
Woo!
Show some ankle.
Cankle. Nice cut.
Nice.
All right. Now we have shards. You know what we should cut shards with?
What?
I think we should cut with the Titsky.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right, let's get on game.
Ryan, can you get it?
Yeah.
We're gonna cut the shards with the Titsky Kumori.
I just cut this shard. Yeah, I'll cut this. Yeah,
Shards are pretty hard to cut just because they are not secured. And we stack them on top of each other, so it's extra unsecured. Hey, Jay Harkins in the house. And bring that sword up. Or actually, where's the Saya?
Death.
The Saya of Death. This is the Titsky Kumori. 29-inch long blade, a little bit wider and thicker. So this one,
It's got some heft.
this one's got some heft,
Yeah.
but it cuts like a freaking dream. We've really enjoyed cutting
They
with
make
these.
their own furniture.
Hunter Starnes, visit our website, rva-katana.com. rva-katana.com. All right. And once we're done cutting the shards, we'll give you a tour of the shop. Oh! Unsecured mat. Always great when they stay in place, the base stays in place. All right, you're, well, I think Scott earned himself another continuous cut.
Oh, did I get another cut?
Yeah.
Get another cut
Too late.
Mark.
I'm holding the sword now. It's mine.
You already knocked it off. And it's-
Oh, Mark is gonna show off all his like
Go ahead, Mark.
targeting.
One arm.
Nice. He left the thing in place as he cut off the top part. Very nicely done. All right.
But you stack your own scraps.
Stack your own scraps. Are these all the scraps down here?
Yeah. Yeah, I fished them all out of the bucket. Make it easier.
Why does Mark spank it after he cuts it?
Eh?
I don't know. Nice. Nice cut there. This is once again the Titsky Kumori. This is a $1,300 sword. This is the most expensive sword we were cutting with today. Do I need a license? Depends on where you live.
In America, no.
Nice. Did you hear the whoosh? I heard some kaze there. Kaze is the whoosh you hear. Oh, he smacks it with the flat of the sword.
Oh, to knock it down. Unless you're talking about with the Euro sword, what I'm doing is I'm showing the springiness of the blade.
I like Damascus for your kukri. Cool. Use brown box tape to hold them together, but that wouldn't be challenging.
Yeah, that kind of defeats the purpose. Also, this is the scrap that I cut.
All right, Ryan, stack your scrap.
Stack your scrap.
Scrap stacker.
Listen to the whoosh on that sword. This is once again the Titsky Kumori. And once we're done cutting all these, we'll give you a tour of this entire shop over here. Show you swords, give you PPFs. Nice.
Ooh, a kaze.
I know, it's such a casual cut. We do have colored Damascus swords. Does it take extreme skill to shave your head with that sword?
Yes. It's not
A very steady hand.
Yeah.
Man, that sword is so cool.
God, I love this thing. Man, this wrap is so nice.
So
Like a glove.
Everything about this, like this is such a nice. Titsky is a really excellent sword.
Oh, like a dagger.
Like if I had to choose between a $1,300 Titsky and a $3,000 Motohara, and money was an object, I would get the Titsky. The cool thing about owning a sword store is money is never an object. Well, up to a certain point.
Within reason.
The one with the cross pattern hamon we did not cut with today. Who makes the best swords? That's very debatable. Trying to find bases.
Yeah, try not to cut a whole bunch of stuff with flat tops until we're like out of the ground. It's the flat tops, many bases.
This one's just barely hanging on. Oh, nice cut.
That was there though.
Who need a girlfriend when you can do this? Exactly.
Right?
Says the man who's married.
The girls kind of run away
He technically doesn't have a
anyway.
girlfriend, he has a wife.
But I've only been married for 30 years, so.
Yeah.
Does that
How is
count?
Gigolo work today?
Does that count?
All right. Y'all got Moonlight Greatswords. We don't. Oh. Oh, nice.
You just cover this all day.
How often do you need to sharpen the sword? It depends on what sword. Most of ours we never have to sharpen. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, this is the Titsky Kumori. Once again, it's a beautiful sword, well put together, and clearly it is sharp as heck. Just an excellent cutting geometry as well.
I love it's 1095, and then they make their own fittings for it. So it
They
has that,
hand
like,
make.
craftsmanship.
Weren't you
like-
saying they hand make the fittings to each blade?
Yes, this is made in a traditional manner. So it's like in China when they make the swords, they are making a bunch of blades that are the same shape, so they can use the same shaped ska and same shaped saya, so they can draw.
Same thing with the fittings. Like you get a parts bin of like a whole bunch of like the same Fuji, a whole bunch of the same Kashida, you know. Hama,
Yeah,
etc.
so that's why how they can bring the price down in China. So, but this is a handcrafted sword,
Yeah.
definitely much higher up.
100%
You feel it when every time you swing it. You feel
Oh,
it.
yeah.
We do have Rivers of Blood. We'll show it after we're done cutting. Oh, nice cutting, nice cutting. We do sell bokken, Tavi. You can visit our website, rva-katana.com. We're in Richmond, Virginia. We do have bokken. We're getting some more. I just ordered some more. All they had was black and natural. So
We didn't sell that lavender tamahagane, did we?
no, we did not. Has not sold yet. Yeah, we'll show you the Rivers of Blood when we're done cutting. Rivers of Blood is sharp, but I doubt it would cut well because the edge is so
It's a straight
wavy.
from-
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a video game sword.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so lazy cut. You just whoosh, went right through it.
Scraps left.
Yeah.
We do have Tamahagane. We do have Tamahagane swords.
That can get rewrapped there.
Everything with a rubber band, so cuttable.
Anything with a rubber band can be cut. It can be cut.
If you roll it, they will cut.
Yeah. Moonlight Greatsword, never heard of it.
I don't know. What do you think?
That's a sword that shows up in a whole bunch of FromSoft video games, like Demon's Souls, Dark Souls.
But that's.
It's
Just
really
so much nice. What's that?
Really fascinating.
Nice.
I think I cut in between it.
No, you got it. I saw it. This is once again the Titsky Kumori. It's a $1,300 sword. This is one of the most expensive modern swords that we sell.
The furniture's just so nice. I'm a sucker for silver furniture. And I like the curved kashida.
He's a sucker for a lot of things, but that's beside the point. Moonlight Greatsword is an Elden Ring sword. Okay. Well, we have for Elden Ring, we have Rivers of Blood, Moonveil, and Nagakiba.
Well, before Elden Ring, it was a Dark Souls sword, and before that was a Demon's Souls sword.
Just cut it. We don't need our weeb lesson today. Nice. Oh my gosh. That's definitely worth putting in slow motion later. That was, yeah, that was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
There's like the remnant of my really crappy cut, my steep cut.
Someone got a piece of Tommy all the freaking way back here. Wonder who that would be. On me.
Someone who did a kiriage. Nice. Corrected the cut too. Heard the kaze? That's the whoosh. We do have long swords. We have all kinds of swords here.
Not all kinds, but a lot of kinds.
We have many kinds of swords. We have almost 700 people live on TikTok right now.
Are any of them commenting though?
We aren't actually getting that many comments on YouTube today or on TikTok. Lightsabers we don't have.
I'm already smart.
This is kind of a weird bundle here.
Putting down.
You smell what I'm
You would have to take it, me, but I wouldn't.
Oh! Oh, nice. The first cut did not even take off the base, which is, it's not a secured base. That is very difficult. Yeah, this is the Titsky Kumori, just an amazing sword. Titsky is actually sending us a bunch of swords as samples. So, yeah. The
What I like
prototype.
about Titsky is they listen to the market, they listen to us, they listen to customers and improve the product. If you're willing to listen to us for our market in the US and improve the product, man, I think it's worth giving you a shot.
If I have to listen to Scott yap anymore. Oh, wait, he's holding a sword. I'm going to shut up. The best steel for katana really depends on what you want to do with your sword.
Guys, I'm totally cut it.
Titsky beats Lutski every time. I don't know. I like my women to be a little bit Lutski. Hanbon Forge? Yeah, we've cut with Hanbon before. Hanbon does a good job. Nice cut.
We have some relevant clothing for you.
The Feather Duster, says Blake Meyer. We called it the Feather Light, but I don't know. I like Feather Duster.
I mean, featherweight, like UFC weight division.
Best deal for cutting zombies? S5. Do you order from the master makers in Japan? No. That would cost you like $60,000, $70,000. If you got one from Yoshihara Yoshindo, you're paying like 25 grand right there. Yeah. All right. Well, we're working our way through our shards, and when we're done cutting shards, we will take you on a tour of the shop.
We're getting our money's worth out of it.
We are getting our money's worth because each one of these mats costs like $10. So
Get as many cuts as you can.
get as many cuts on it as you can. Nice. Another cut, another cut. Shave the top off. Nicely done.
I didn't want to risk it.
Yeah. Not on a $1,300 sword. Average price, we start at $80 and go way into the
I
thousands.
mean, you actually did pretty good though. Like you only just barely left a little bit hanging on the end there.
Now, if you said that about your surgeon with your circumcision, you might not agree with that.
Just left a little bit there. It's all about context.
Yeah, we're bad. Best for self-defense is the one you know how to use. Do we prefer Japanese swords? We prefer all swords. All swords matter.
Oh. Just at the same time.
Wind and Thunder. There is nothing like the Wind and Thunder, David.
Especially coming out of Scott.
There's all, yeah. Scott definitely has some Wind and Thunder coming out if he eats beans, especially. But why don't you soak it? Marissa's trolling us.
Yeah. It's a dry mat. Okay.
Yeah.
Play with it first. Yeah. It's like if only we had Matt here, so we'd be like, hey Matt, go stand out in the rain for a minute. There you go.
Soak a mat.
I missed. Hang on, I want to read it.
Somebody goes, it just glanced off the top. Well, that's what happens if you hit the top.
Yeah, that's literally what happened with this one.
He's trying to cut a very thin sliver. I don't know what happened, but it was cool.
So I cut beneath it, so I got this part right here.
Oh!
God, that thing was like 4 inches tall. Get that thing off. Get it off. That wasn't cut.
That was quite a cut. That was an impressive cut. We do have Zoro swords, yes.
Although
Once again, we are close to done cutting the shards, and we will show you.
the Toyama method.
What's an S5? S5 is a type of steel, shock steel. Check out Shad Diversity. We sent him an S5 shock steel sword. He was smashing it up against rock, and he was chipping the rock, but not breaking the sword. We will be relisting our S5s pretty soon.
I mean, we've got this one.
We just need to cut a lot of bamboo to test. All of our S5s in the future will be used because we need to test them.
And lots of cuttable scraps.
I want to cut that.
We have very few with flat bases, Scott. Don't get greedy.
What is it we cutting?
He wants to cut the base. We have like
Go for it. I say go for it because we have more bases. He's like, he doesn't want to be outdone by Mark in his 4-inch cut. Size matters. Just knocked it right off.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, we'll show you more swords. We have antique swords here as well.
We done?
We have lots of fictional swords. I think my favorite, I don't even know what my favorite is.
Whatever you buy is my favorite.
Whatever you buy is my favorite.
What's the best sword? The one you buy.
Cut the wood, I have done that on multiple occasions.
Although we're not sure if he's describing his other extracurricular activities or not. Speaking of circuses, yeah, circuses.
Beat the wood. All that run up and for that.
Oh, okay. Try to use the edge. Got it.
Cut that.
Got that. Oh, we have more scraps.
Once again, this is like cutting small targets. It would be cool if your live stream tested swords that are already ordered. Well, then they wouldn't be new swords.
I mean, if people want
If
to
people,
test their swords,
yeah, people want us to like cut with their swords. We love cutting with other people's swords.
OPS.
Are you down with OPS? OPB? Other people's blades?
Yeah. I'm down with ops, other people's swords. Some Frankenstein shit right there.
Oh, we have a smartass among us.
Totally snake. What do you say?
Huh?
What do you say?
He's like, maybe you all pretending to be warriors, you get some cardio. And if you do actual exercise,
I'm allergic
Wow.
to cardio.
Well, to be honest, every time I pork your mother, she makes me a sandwich. So she makes awesome sandwiches too.
Yep.
And I'm gunning for your grandma next.
Killer BLT.
what are you doing with this one?
I don't know.
You got to go down the line. These are our last shards, I believe.
So you gotta do. Well, no, there's one here. So
Put it on top.
Do a combo. Do a combo. Yeah. So
You got to get them one at a time without upsetting the base.
What the hell is this? This is
angry.
How is the quality of Saka Damascus swords?
Yeah.
From an artistic perspective, it is amazing. From an artistic perspective. Jian are generally not cutting swords, they're more stabbing swords. And the geometry of that sword is such that it's definitely a stabber, not a cutter.
Yeah. I think we're
Cardio is quite a few layers after Cardi B.
You want to try one more time, Scott?
No, I want to address people that don't understand Japanese or don't speak Japanese and don't understand how the term iaito and mogito and habigito work. Because again, we got more comments from people that they think in iaito, iaito is a specific type of sword.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
Jesus Christ, he's just
that's the whole thing. You know, when you have those movies where someone's cleaning up and then they've just cleaned up the spot and you knock stuff right into it.
Like that part of Wall-E, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right, I think that is all we have to cut. So we are going to go and set up the shop a little bit more. We rolled the swords off to the side, but we will put them back into their usual homes, and then we will give you a tour. If you want to see some of the swords we have, we just got a shipment from Phoenix Arms. So these are some of the swords here on the back of this rack over here, which are just gorgeous, just beautiful swords that we got from Phoenix Arms. Scott's giving the floor a blowjob.
That's the right tool for it.
Yeah, it's called the Blowjob 5000. It's really, really important when you use this to follow the rules.
Always
Oh,
follow
dear.
manufacturer's instructions, kids.
Would you possibly see the British cavalry sword in detail? That, I believe, is this one, right? This is the
That is the 1796 light cavalry saber. That was made by Corsair. So yeah, show you this guy.
I don't know if this is the one you're referring to.
Yeah, it's the British 1796 pattern light cavalry saber.
So it's a, yeah, it is a total replica, not an actual antique. We do have antiques. We're moving the swords racks into their usual locations. European people are asking about long swords here, a bunch of not long swords, but other European style swords right there. Viking swords. Here's some long swords over here. The most expensive modern sword we have is right there. This is the Titsky Kumori. That one's a $3,000 sword, but we have some antiques that are close to 10 grand. Zoro swords are right over here. We do not have the Caucasian shashka. We do have the Chinese shashka.
We have
I'm just kidding. We have the Russian dragoon officer shashka, but we don't actually have the shashka. Paul Davis wants to see a Viking sword. We have the Hanwei Viking sword over here somewhere.
Yeah, the 9th century tinkered Viking sword right here.
Yep.
We also got some new Viking swords from Swordier, which are really nice.
Yeah. Do we have the leaf blower in stock? Ray Gimo asks.
We can custom order it for you.
Yes. Then we got these Viking swords. These feel really nice in hand. These are
Yeah.
really nicely done. How are the fancy biscuits next door?
Oh my God, that place is awesome.
They're always crowded. I mean, we have so many walk-bys for people going to what you call it, to Fancy Biscuit.
This is a pattern welded.
Pattern weld. You can see the Damascus grains in this one. Grains.
Hey Scott, what does a vegan zombie say?
Grains.
Boo. So you want to show the shashkas?
Yeah.
So we have one from Cloudhammer and one from Hanwei.
Family beat the Shashkas.
Meet the shashkas. We don't have any Arabian swords. We do have a Persian sword. Here is the Cloudhammer. The Cloudhammer shashka. Love the geometry of this blade.
Yeah.
Beautiful image.
Medieval swords. That's not how you spell medieval, but yes, we do. It's medieval. Mid, like all Gen Z is like mid kind of means kinda evil. They're kind of evil.
Nowadays people say mid to mean bad though.
Sword Art Online. We do have Blue Exorcist. We do have rapiers. We're out of stock. We usually carry the side sword, but we don't have one now.
And John won't get the like later rapiers because they don't cut.
Shogun Toranaga Tachi. Yeah, we'll go show that one right here. Here's the Shogun Toranaga Tachi right here. Phoenix Arms or Cloudhammer better? For just value, for I don't know, for like abusable swords, Cloudhammer for sure. Cloudhammer has the most durable swords. The longest sword we have is Nagakiba. Witcher swords, we are getting Witcher swords.
The only reason the Nagakiba is the longest sword is because we're out of stock on the Swordier's Viking list.
But we're going to be getting the Cloudhammer 47 inches soon.
So here's Nagakiba.
A la carte sword we do not have. We have had Altair sword.
Here's Nagakiba, about a 43-inch Nagakiba.
Napoleon sword. Napoleon's own sword just sold in auction last month for like 4.5 million euros. If I were like a billionaire, I would have bid on that. We do ship swords lovely. Visit our website, rva-katana.com. Our website is rva-katana.com. That was Nagakiba, by the way, that very long one. Bankai. We have Ichigo's sword over here. We have 10 Sazangetsu plus his original Bankai. How much are the regular swords? We start at $80 and go way into the thousands. Are they all strong? Some are stronger than others, but we were just cutting. I don't know if you just joined us, but we were just cutting tatami mats. In fact, this is the victims of our cutting session just now.
Not a scratch on it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful sword too. This is what we were just cutting with the Titsky. How much is Batosai? Is $275, but we're out of stock. Can you show the reverse blade? DJ wants to see the reverse blade. What feels better in your hand, the British cavalry sword or the Shamshir?
I'd say the Shamshir.
The Shamshir?
Yeah.
Wakizashi 1095. I think we're currently out of stock of 1095 Wakizashi. We have some T10 ones. Can I place a pre-order Cloudhammer 42-inch Nagasa? We have 47 Nagasa coming. Sasuke sword right over there, right underneath the Afro Samurai swords. Excalibur, we do have the Excalibur sword. I went high evil sword, says Blake Meyer.
Yeah. What about low evil swords?
Yes, the Ichigo sword. We actually have video. I cut with the Ichigo sword and just went through tatami like nothing. Medieval swords over here, high evil swords over here, Excalibur right here. Both the red Damascus Sasuke sword. Yeah, we can show that. Oldest sword we have here is 600 years old. 650 actually. We do have Virgil swords. King sword, not sure what that is. I wonder if we're frozen on YouTube. I don't know what let's see what's going on here. Sorry about that. Are you guys on? Anyone on YouTube? Are you seeing this on YouTube? The comments went to nothing. So, Dark Souls we don't have 130 Yamato. We don't have 130. We do have 90 centimeter Yamato. Cheapest saws. We don't have saws. Gladiator swords. We have a Gladius. Oh, fuck. Pardon my language. Oh, okay. All good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone on YouTube. I'm seeing the comments. There is the Gladius. We sold one of them.
Just the Pompeii. I think you got like what, one Mainz Gladius in and then it's sold immediately?
How do I explain this purchase to your wife? You're protecting her virtue. Aragon sword. We actually have Bersinger. Zoro swords right here. Bersinger from Aragon right here. Mihawk we do not have. Do you like cutting with curved ones like the Afro Samurai? The Afro Samurai was kind of difficult to cut with. Just because you have to cut a little bit farther than you usually do.
And because of the curve, if your edge alignment is off, it'll want to roll in your hands.
You want to show one of those?
Yeah.
Rebellion. We do have Dante's Rebellion right there.
So it's super curved, right?
Glamdring we sold out of.
When you're cutting through a target, if your edge alignment is off at all, because this wants to fall to the side, right? It'll strike and it'll want to roll in your hands if your edge alignment is off. But when your edge alignment is good, it'll just whiz through targets because of the extreme curve creates an incredible slicing motion.
Best steel for modern swords depends on what you want to do with it. A lot of American swordsmiths like 80 CRV2. Devil Sword Sparta, don't have that one as far as I know. There's a Thundercat sword right there, Master Sword right over there. How about the new expensive Purple Phoenix Amethyst Warrior? Amethyst Warrior. Yeah, so this one is pretty cool. Natural silk. It's got that knobbly ray skin saya, not the smooth lacquered one. Beautiful pear skin polish on it. So this one really shines in the light.
Did you say purple?
We have this one's the amethyst something or other. This one is glorious. Just a beautiful shape to this. Like even the tang, the nakugo looks like a nihonto. Beautiful hamon. This one's made of orishigane, so very similar to tamahagane.
I thought we were calling that like purple potpourri or something.
Purple potpourri.
Potpourri?
The potpourri sword.
Get out of here.
This one has got a lavender ray skin saya. This one is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, very Nihonto-ish.
We do have Tanto. The Link Master Sword is real. It is a steel sword made of 1095 steel. Anything white and red. We actually have.
Yes.
Can you show this one right here? Actually, since we're here, can you show this one?
I'm going to show this one first.
Oh, show this one. This one is purple and pink. I'm not sure the white and red, but okay.
White and red right there. What do you?
Oh, Saka swords. My bad.
Which one did you want to look at?
Can you show that red bit? Yeah.
Oh, this is the beast.
This one is beautiful. This one has natural silk as well. The purple one, which purple one? We just showed like 3 different purple ones.
Did you show the one with the Horimono on it yet?
I don't think so. We have two of them.
Ocean Wave theme. We do not have any Kopesh. The Master Sword is 250. We do have several wave themed swords.
Yeah.
Here's the blue version of that same sword. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Tamahagane sword. We don't have this on our website yet. I meant to put this up today.
I'll put it up tomorrow.
The shop logo is located in Richmond, Virginia. Someone wanted to see the Saka, the multiple Saka swords. The one we were just showing is like $500 and some dollars. It's one of the higher end swords.
We're missing one.
Yeah, we are missing one.
Someone selling off the floor again?
No. Some guys were looking at it today. I hope they didn't run off with it.
This is the black and red Damascus sword edge.
Yeah, we're missing this Asaka sword.
We didn't sell it. We didn't sell it today.
No, there 3 of them were here. Let me show the one above it.
So we're missing the other one. that
The
has
red.
yeah.
The red Damascus one.
Oh, where is that?
These 2 guys came in today. I wonder if one of them walked out with because they were loving it and then they came back in. But he get paid because water, so.
Here it is.
What the heck? Nope, that's a different one.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
All right, we're missing a $400 sword, which sucks. Let's write it down that we'll look for it.
Hey, can you guys find, we're missing one of the cloud.
The red and black Damascus.
Black Damascus.
It was there when I was here on Saturday and Sunday.
It was here this morning because someone was looking. These guys were looking at it and geeking out over it. So I don't know. We'll have to check the
Well, nobody would have let them
The
walk
cameras.
out, right? Nobody was back here while customers were up front, right?
Oh, you pretty much stay right here.
What else can we show you guys? We don't have the sword from the 47 Ronin. Entry level katana, real weapon. We say the Vortex.
Is that it right there?
Where?
No.
There's another. That one. Oh, that one is it. I think.
Where?
Did it get moved to the wrong rack?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, thank God.
No, because there's another one over here, Ryan.
But that's the right one.
We got it. All good.
Remember when the meteor sword went missing? Do you remember, guys, when the meteor sword went
I
missing?
do remember that.
That pissed me off so bad. But anyway,
Yeah, that was bad.
prices on high-end pieces, several $1,000s. Samurai armor, no, but get into Romance of Men. Antiques, we don't really show them during live streams. They're not easy. These are the Vortex, by the way. These are our beginner swords. Really good for practitioners. Good cutters. Umbrella sword, yeah, we do have
Lift
that.
her up out of bogey.
T10 Ninja Toll. I don't think we have a T10 Ninja Toll.
We don't.
Yeah, we do have this new Ninja Toll. You want to show this one? This one we just listed on the website, in fact. This one is, it looks like regular length, but it's short. So it's a shorter ninja sword.
This is more movie accurate.
Movie accurate.
Yeah.
Bamboo training swords. We have Bokken. We do have Bokken. Visit our website, rva-katana.com. Here are the Cloud Hammer swords over here on these 2 racks. Actually, 3 racks.
And who trains for the Hakimitsu?
And we do have, Takimitsu swords over here.
So everything's the same as a normal katana, it just has a bamboo or pearwood blade. They have these, a bunch of different versions of these, and bokuto.
There's a Bokken over here.
2 different words mean the same thing.
We do have Nagamaki, Justin.
Bokken wooden sword, bokuto wooden Japanese sword.
We have the Defender Nagamaki, and I think we're out of the Blue Wave. We have one Blue Wave that's back on consignment.
This was Ray Gimo's.
That's Ray Gimo's. I thought it was Collins.
Oh no, this is Collins.
So here is
They never
a
cut with it, it just sat on his wall.
Blue Wave Nagamaki.
And he
So
bought
it's
something
pre-owned,
else.
not used.
Yeah, he's never used it.
And then we have the Defender Nagamaki, which is one of my favorites.
Oh, this is so much fun. We gotta cut with this again.
This was a lot of fun to cut with. Best grip, hard to say. We do have Zatoichi swords.
The best grip is mine.
We do have black bladed
Put it
swords.
away.
I didn't let him get on camera.
Why is your
Here,
right
shows
arm
up.
much bigger than your left? What'd you say?
Actually, not that much.
Zatoichi.
I train both my arms. Thank you very much.
The stranger.
Yeah, exactly.
Bamboo sword for training until I buy your ninja doll. Yeah.
We don't sell shinai, if that's what you're asking about. We sell
There's the antique
wooden
swords over there.
and takimitsu, but not shinai.
Shina.
Shinai.
Shinite.
Ancient Greek. We do have a Fakata and we do have Gladius.
Out of you.
What are you?
Fuck out of you.
What are you?
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
What else can we show you guys while we're here?
Oh, you want to see this?
Oh, that thing's so fucking
Why
awesome.
don't you show this off? Because this is.
This is a spectacular sword. This is a Ming Chang Dao.
Puts a smile on your face whenever you hold it.
Yeah, this is like a Ming Chang Dao. Best sword for home defense is the one that you can
That you
use.
But the blade on this is.
The white one, we have a Rukia and Hollow Ichigo.
Although, honestly, the best sword for home defense is a gun that you inscribe sword on.
The new Dotanuki coming. Which Dotanuki? We are getting a new Dotanuki, but it's actually it's an Okisaki Dotanuki, but it's a smaller one.
What do we call it? Romeo and Juliet movie.
Can you show the Rukia? We just got Rukia back in stock. No kunai. We don't carry trowels.
Yeah, we're not in the gardening business.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Would any sword beat a gun if your gun didn't have any ammo? Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Throw it at me? Conk, I was kidding.
Jen Dagger made a Damascus has black sword. It's neat. No Shin Gunto, we don't carry that.
Those have like bad vibes.
Cloud Hammer, Cloud Dragon. That is one of these guys. I think it is this one. I think it's this one. Really beautiful tuba. It has the Kozuka Kogai. Beautiful Choji Hamon line on this one. Let me hold this. Check out the Choji Hamon on that one. Trying to catch the light. Has the Kozuka Kogai.
Run to the light, Carrie Ann.
Green Destiny we sold out of.
You fucking
Green Destiny we sold out of.
come on, Mark.
No.
Someone say Green Destiny? You got that?
Isn't a Dotanuki a horse slayer? No. Dotanuki is a lineage of swordsmiths. Did you fart?
Yep, Mark did.
What are the handles called with Rayskin? We just call them Rayskin wraps.
Everyone freaks out.
Because mine doesn't stink.
Yes, it does.
Here's someone was asked about Sword Online. Here's Yuki's Obsidian Slasher.
There you go.
$500 sword. Our best cutter is the Reaper, which is $500. We love the sword. We're almost out of stock. We only have one more until our next shipment
This is our last one for now.
for now. But this is our best $500 sword. This is the Reaper.
Like bar none. Yeah.
Bar none. This is, yeah. Though I have to say that that Titsky probably cuts better. Well, similar.
Titsky's also a lot more expensive.
That's true.
It's like what, $800?
It's $1,300.
Oh yeah, the $1,300 I would hope would cut better. But
I have one rapier. I wouldn't use that. Let's see.
So the thing is, rapiers can cut. They're just not primary cutters. They're not meant for like locking off limbs. So you can't really.
Reverse blade.
So cutting tatami with rapiers is kind of a fool's errand.
Squiggly swords, we do not. Like Obani sword, we don't. There is a reverse right there. A Sakabato from Rurouni Kenshin. In the making process, we don't make them here. What else can we show you guys?
Adding another 0 to each price
Yeah.
tag.
We have like nearly 600 people on all our platforms, so.
Whenever I tell people that, they just get this weird look on their face, like what? Like, yeah.
Sakabato, there's one for 175, one for 275, depending if it's T10 or 65 MN.
So the T10 has this darker sagyo, and the 65mm has the more gold sagyo.
And the T10 has a natural hamon with a cool polish on it. Yeah.
Yeah, let me show it.
A gun that shoots swords. Demon Slayers, yes, we do. Price range, we start at $80 and go way high into the thousands.
The best sword for self-defense, one you shoot out of a gun.
Bang! Swords, let's see, swords over here. These are the Demon Slayer swords right over here. One-piece swords over here.
Ooh, I'm coming, Captain, now. I will buy the T10. I'm on the website right now. Awesome. Love to hear it. Tell me about European swords, please. What do you want to know? What's the all-white one at the very top? Well, we've been moving around, but that right there is a Wado Ichimonji.
At the top is probably Inosuke's sword.
Let's see here. Someone was asking if we would cut with this earlier, and you can see each of those like serrations is only like an inch long, so that would not cut through a tatami well.
It would snag really easily.
Yeah. What's the most expensive sword in shop? Well, the most expensive modern sword right here is the Titsky right here, the Kumori.
I think we're out of
Oh no, it's the Omikade.
I'm gonna get another version with actual.
That's $3,000 sword right there.
I'm gonna see if they actually have one.
Okay, let's see here. You have Zoro swords, right? Yes. Rivers of Blood.
Zoro swords here. Rivers of Blood over here.
Any old pirate style swords? Well, pirates would use pretty much whatever they got their hands on. So they would use side swords, rapiers, small swords, sabers, cutlasses.
But he might think like a cutlass.
Yeah.
Yar.
RVA. Did I see some basket hilts on the door there? I need to replace my sword second basket hilt someday. Yeah, we got some basket hilts. A proper claymore. Well, that one's a back
This is a
sword.
back sword.
I don't know if those count as claymores or not,
I
but
feel my hand is very protected.
it is very protected.
I feel like I could punch somebody too.
No ancient Egyptian swords, sadly. None of our forges are making them. There were Japanese pirates that used katana and odachi too.
Yeah.
So like when someone says pirate sword, that could mean like all sorts of stuff.
The Ming Changdao, this was based on Japanese pirate swords. The Chinese based these swords off of pirate swords they captured.
Weird question, but any horse swords? Do you mean horse themed? Arr, yeah, a pirate would love that.
Yar.
It's perfect for under the deck of a ship.
RVA.
RVA. I already made that joke.
Well, suck it, pally.
I drove a Cutlass in the '70s. Hey, what's a pirate's favorite car? A Cutlass.
A what?
A Cutlass.
Oh, God.
I'm even surprised you're old enough to know what a cutlass is.
That's because one of my friends,
Yeah.
one of my friends in high school told me that joke. We have a horse-themed dagger in the other room, a Chinese dagger.
Horse katana over here too.
Oh, we do. Oh, we also have the Warhorse.
Dragon King Warhorse.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll show the.
Warfire.
Warfire.
It does have a horse on it, I guess. So there's our horse-headed Chinese dagger right there.
You want to put it in your bed?
I think for basket hilts, if they are broadswords of double edge,
What?
you are correct.
You just like in Godfather.
Oh, yeah.
That's back
Let's see. Any larger S5 blades in? We have this large doll right here. This
Oh, no, we have
tongue doll right there. That's our.
Kratos' big fat bitch.
No, that's our biggest S5 right here.
That's SX105B.
Oh, is it?
The monster Y.
The Warhorse.
Warfire
Well,
is-
the Warhorse has the the blue.
Warhorse. There's the Warfire. And the Warhorse is here. Yeah, I'll show you. I have the Warhorse.
Do you have Gladius Hispaniensis sword? We have the Pompeii Gladius from Legacy
Where's the
Arms.
horse? Where's the horse face?
Maybe it's on that side.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
See the horse there?
Greek and Roman shore. So, well, let's see here. Let's show the falcata real quick. So that doesn't get a lot of love. Hey, John.
Yeah.
You're close to the falcata. It's on the bottom there. Let's see the Pompeii Gladius. Sure. That's the falcata right there. And then there is the Pompeii Gladius. Pompeii. Pompeii.
Covered from volcanoes. Hey, check this out, Mark.
What's up? Oh yeah, the Nagakiba. It's almost as tall as Scott. Almost.
Look at that.
Big sword.
With a free softball bat.
Big sword go burr.
Your Montante is as tall as Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is tall.
What do you call the Naginata Tanto? Just a Tanto with a Naginata Naoshi blade. Naoshi meaning corrected, or let's see. Yeah, someone wants to see the Master Sword. Let's show that off. We haven't shown that in a minute.
You showed it off about 20 minutes ago.
How much is your Manta blade from Samurai Champloo? Oh, you mean the Storm Surge? That's what, 350?
Typhoon swell.
Typhoon Swell, yeah.
It is 350.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You're probably swanning your pants just thinking about it, aren't you, Mark?
Everything we've shown so far should be on the website. If it's not, leave us a comment or send us an email and we'll get that sorted out. Can I see Kusabimaru? Yeah.
Two versions.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to send you those.
Where's the black one?
Nixon, looking on your site, can't find it. Which one are you asking about, Nick?
Oh, yeah. I gotta see you.
Could someone order a USMC NCO Saber 3-all? We don't carry those, but we do have this Army dress sword on consignment right here from Atlanta Cutlery. Tree fitty. The Tacticool Whack. Well, we have multiple tack whacks, so.
We are getting another shipment of those pack wax.
Oh, sweet.
Pack wax.
Tack whack. Naginata Tanto name, I already told you. Naginata Naoshi. Here's one of our tack whacks. Let's see. Please say hi to
Tom,
my
I forgot to
sister-in-law,
cut with this
Gabriella,
tonight.
watching you for the first time. Awesome.
We got to cut with this
We only
next
have
time.
one, so
Oh, it's all we have?
that's all we have right
We do not have any axes. Lando, you missed our cutting. We already cut like 4 tatami mats tonight. Say hi to my sister-in-law, Gabriella, watching you for the first time. Hello, Gabriella.
Hey, Gabriella. Yeah, didn't we sell this black nagwack?
now. No. See what?
Didn't we sell this black nagwack with the chrysanthemum tsuba?
We have more.
Oh, okay. We do?
Or no, we are getting more.
Okay.
But that one I don't think sold. I don't think it's sold. Yeah, I don't
So,
think this one-
Nick Stinson, are you asking about the Phoenix Armory Naginata blade right there? Because that's actually a Naginata Wakizashi. This is another tack whack right here. Do you have any Elden Ring swords? Yes, we have the...
It's one in Koshina.
Yes, Blake, it is a Wakizashi.
Nagankiba.
Yeah, we got Nagakiba up there. We do have Ichigo's Bankai. We are located in Richmond,
This is
Virginia.
Rob Rivers of Blood.
Wait, when you say Robinson?
Rivers of Blood.
Rob's coming Monday.
Next Monday?
Yeah.
Can we rewind to see the cutting? If you're on YouTube, you can watch the live stream after it uploads.
Andrews seminars in Maryland, and so one day they're driving back up. Or no, it's in North Carolina. They're driving back to Maryland. Yeah.
Day nag whack 3 times fast. I think you meant to say nag whack 3 times fast, but
The black nag wag is back on the rack.
yeah. Let's show Ichigo Bankai. Someone was asking real quick. What is your thickest sword? Well, do you mean widest or thickest? Because that actually does make a difference. I think I think some of our tack whacks actually have really thick blades. Now that I think about it.
Wide blade, thick blade, yeah.
Yeah, wide and thick are very different.
We have the 1,000 cherry back.
How much commonly for what?
This is 1,000 cherry.
Common sharp katana. We start at 80 and we go into the thousands. Okay, so our widest blade. Let's see. So he's showing up the Tensei Zangetsu right there. So our widest blade is actually going to be an arming sword with an extended pommel from Sordier up on the top of the rack over there.
Our widest blade? I think our widest blade is this one here.
Wide,
The
W-I-D.
widest. I was gonna say, I think we all know what the widest
Do you have a
blade
diamond sword? No. So there's our widest blade that we have right now. It's probably about 2.5, 3 inches wide at the base there.
Second would be Dante's Rebellion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not throwing out my shoulder.
Sordier. Yeah. Sordier.
is. So, yeah.
It's swordier. It's
What if
18% more sword than the next leading brand.
If I want to look for a Pacific sword, would you guy help me look? I have no idea what you're saying, my friend.
What would be the next step after that?
Sordier. Now my wife is jealous and wants a hello too. Hello, Isa.
We still need a t-shirt sorted.
God wills that you're back on my feet after I left 15 minutes ago. Inshallah. Cloudhammer what? Yes, these are all functional. Knights Templar. Yeah, we got some Templar swords.
Yeah, where is it?
There should be...
There's one right over here.
Yeah, there's one. We have a couple. Can't remember the name, but it's a sword samurais used to cut down horse riders. They could use Odachi for that. They could use Nagamaki for that. Just any long weapon would be suitable for that kind of
Odachi
thing.
here?
Yeah.
Because when you wield it, it brings out your O face.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
Yeah, that Sordier arming sword is awesome. That's really cool. Miguel Odachi. Miguel. Let's see. Mark, did you find that older guy that met you in another country? He's a big fan. Marissa, I'm not quite sure what you're asking me about. If you're on the
you?
I don't know.
Were you traveling or something?
I have no idea. Send me a message on like Discord or something. I'll try to figure out what you're talking about. Ooh, what's this, Scott?
It's an umbrella sword.
Oh, snap. Any Assassin's Creed swords? Sadly, no. We've had Altair sword in the past, but we're out of stock at the moment.
Coming back soon.
Coming soon to a shop near you. Ours.
I like this.
How much for the old Dachi? The blue Odachi with the square tsuba is what? 450?
420.
425. That is a
450, yeah, 450.
450. It's a 38-inch Nagasa. It's a very big sword. What's y'all's personal favorite sword? Right now, mine is the Sordier Montante / Zweihente. Depends on which language you speak. Any Yari. The only Yari we have are these antiques up here. The thing about Yari is they're so big. Shipping costs on them are just astronomical. Umbrella Katana.
Logistics, yeah.
Yeah. So the closest thing we have to an umbrella katana is this guy. It's just a katana, or it's just an umbrella. Any long blades? Hey man, you're looking at them right there. Oh, Scott's not superstitious.
That was 2025. What's
Yeah.
that mean? Open an
I heard
umbrella means
Zweihente.
what?
Can we see it? Yeah. Can one of y'all bring my Sordier up here?
What's it mean if you open an umbrella indoors?
It's supposed to be bad luck, supposedly. Ask Scott what sword he would be choosing for the end of days soon to be upon us. I know he has thought about it.
What would I choose?
Yeah. All right. So Ryan here, I'm giving up common captain status so I can show off my sword.
I'll take it and make fun of your
There you go. So
peach
this-
fuzz.
So in the Iberian Peninsula, in Spanish and Portuguese, they would call this Montante.
Where's the Iberian Peninsula?
Spain and Portugal.
All right.
So in the German-speaking lands, they would have called these Schlagschwert, which means battle sword. Nowadays, people call them Zweihente, which is just modern German for literal two-hander. And in Italy, they'd call this a spadone.
In New Jersey, we call that the bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus Christ, man, it's like a hockey stick that's sharpened.
Yeah, in Jersey, they just call just call it a fuck you sword, right?
Yeah. Look at that thing is awesome.
It's only 5.5 pounds.
That video you slaying that water bottle was awesome too.
I know, got
yeah.
lots of interesting comments on it too.
Yeah.
Don't turn your back to the thing. It's like, clearly you have not read the sources.
Yeah, this thing is awesome.
What'd somebody say? Don't turn your back?
Yeah, because some people don't understand that this was a bodyguard.
Well, you're on a
slash-
battlefield. What if you're fighting more than one person?
Exactly.
You want to give them a taste too.
And if you're fighting against only one opponent, congrats. You use it like a freaking spear.
Yeah, that thing's no joke.
Yeah.
I like the long quillin, so you can put a lot of Walmart bags on it.
Yeah, you can. And you got the cup holders right here too.
All right. Yeah, that thing's nice. I really like the rubberized handle. Sordia really impressed me with that. What are your thoughts on it?
But I
Yeah.
actually do.
It was one of those things I thought you would be like, yeah, I don't like it because you're like very much a European purist. But after owning it now, what do you
It
think?
feels great.
Just durable? It's really durable, isn't
At
it?
first, I wasn't sure how all these leather strips would hold up, but so far they're really solid and they add a good amount of texture.
Oh, they're not moving at all.
Yeah.
Man, this rubberized grip is like a big silicone.
Yeah. I mean, maybe over a number of years it might start to degrade, but I mean, I'm not sure. But I mean, yeah, it's great.
Yeah, they did a
It's
good job with
what,
that.
We'll be offering it for like what, 350, 400, something like that, which is just
How much are we selling that for?
I believe 425.
425.
425,
Yeah.
which honestly, that's a really great price for a sword this size.
I do like the handle fitment a little better than the Hanwei great sword. It's just a great sword, right?
The great sword of war over there, or
No,
oh,
just the great
Kingston
sword.
Arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Kingston Arms great sword. Well, also the Kingston.
Oh, Kingston Arms rather. Kingston Arms. Yeah, yeah.
It's John, mine's bigger.
Only in your dreams, dude. Oh, you mean the sword?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're knocking out the bottom, but he's tearing out the sides. So anyway.
I think they're the same width, actually.
Yeah. I'm just happy to have those now because
Yeah.
for the last 3.5 years since we've been in business, people have asked us for these. So it's
Yeah.
nice that we're actually
Yeah, it might be
coming
good idea
around.
to put up a pre-order for these two, just so we can.
There
like,
is a pre-order up
There
there.
is. Oh, okay. Great.
How flimsy is the blade? Would it be really hard to bend? Someone asks.
So it is flexible.
You'd want it. It's got to be made out of flexible spring steel because just something this long, you're gonna bend it. Let's take a look. Give it a bend. Holy crap! All right, now let's see it. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
Awesome.
that's what you want.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yep. And so because of the flex, it can actually be harder to like do a full clean cut through a target with these kinds of swords.
The Typhoon Swell from Samurai Champloo is 350.
350.
We do have the Sakabatu from Rurouni Kenshin. John, I'll show you right here.
Talk about this.
Oh my God.
Talk about this. Yeah.
I would draw that slower. That scares the shit out of me because the blade is not where you expect it to be.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's 9:30 already. Samurai
Yeah.
Jack. Yeah, we're gonna shut it down pretty soon. I gotta work tomorrow.
Samurai Jeff.
Samurai Jeff,
Bob.
Ronin Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
I like this sword from Scissor 7, Thousand Demon Daggers. Yeah, it's very cyberpunk-ish.
Yeah, I call it the cyberpunk sword, even though it's not
350. That's right.
Nathan
Samurai
Auburn-
shampoo. Yeah, Marissa.
Nathan Auburn sword from Last Samurai. Actually, this is the cavalry sword, so this one doesn't have the engraving.
the
but-
cavalry katana.
All right, I think we'll shut it down.
We're out.
We're out of here.
Yeah, you guys have a good night. What's the story with Samurai shampoo?
Shampoo.
Samurai champuru. Champuru is
Samurai
champuru is Okinawan fried rice. They kind of changed the phonetization to champlu.
That's what
So
they-
champuru is like Okinawan fried rice. So samurai champuru, which is the one dude's from Okinawa in the show, which is not Japan. Yeah, I think it's
Love
awesome.
that polka dot
Yeah, I
sword.
love
We
it.
cut with it. It cut
It's
really
so
nicely.
nice and light.
Yeah, this thing's awesome.
Yeah,
We've been really surprised by light blades and how well some of them cut.
like tonight. Like
Like
Ray.
tonight, oh my God, yeah.
Ray, if you're on, thanks for letting us cut with your beast.
His new
We need to get
featherweight.
pictures. Can you get pictures of that to put it on?
Oh yeah, I
Facebook?
got it. I got it.
Got it, John.
He's got it.
No Ninja Turtle sword yet.
We do got law though.
We got Law, Trafalgar Law, Kikoku. This is the Nodachi version of Kikoku. We do have a katana version as well. Katana. Y'all say katana down here in the south. Y'all got them katana. Kyoka Suigatsu dara.
I don't know.
Shirang.
What?
Shirang. Shirang is Japanese for I don't know. I don't know that person. Yeah.
All right. I think we'll shut this
We're
baby
out.
down. Say goodnight.
Later, guys.
See
Night.
yous. Thanks for hanging out with
Say
us.
goodnight. All right. We're shutting this baby down. Thank you all for joining in.
Taking pics of
Not sure when we're going to go live again next. Maybe tomorrow. We only cut on Monday. Well, mostly Monday. Scott's gonna grab some bamboo. We need to basically test cut all of our Cloudhammer
It was
S5.
raining, I couldn't get out there today.
Which one is this?
Out there this
Oh, this is Ray's sword.
Yeah, this is the light.
This is the lightweight sword.
Featherlight,
Yeah,
mini light.
the Featherlight. Look up Featherlight on our website. All
I actually
right.
had a lot of fun with this.
Oh yeah.
Has he even seen it yet?
Yeah.
What did he say when he drew? Was he like, what the?
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, we all had the same expression when we picked it up. Like, what
You
the
trolling me?
Can you plug that in? Thank
This is
you.
a heavy
And this one,
cutter.
and this one
What
too.
now?
We are still live on TikTok, so don't curse people out just yet. Don't talk shit about people. Wait till we're off.
Hey John, you suck.
You swallow. All right.
And that's a compliment in those circles.
I did not want to hear that. All right. See you guys later. Good night, good night, good night, good night.